Smells like wine in here. I don't get tipsy. Four sides, all equal dimensions. Piece of cake. The next thing we need to do is make a tiny kerf on the top and the bottom of this box. Like, oh my gosh, it's totally shallow. Doesn't take much glue. The more you put in, the more likely it's going to smear out here. I read somewhere that the best glue bond for the new modern glues is a molecule thick. As long as you get good clamping pressure, wood to wood, you don't really need a ton of glue. Alright, what I've got is a really cool little box. But, how do I make that even cooler? Alright, got about 4 inches of pipe here. It's a 1-inch copper tube. Almost through now. Plate of copper. Looks pretty flat. I'm going to let that cool. Okay, here they are together. My copper pipe is now a copper plate and my wooden box. Let's make the two into one. First thing I need to do is get as straight an edge as possible on one corner. Mix up some epoxy here. I'd heard about this method of mixing coffee grounds in with your epoxy to give you sort of a darkened filler. So what'd you think? Copper pipe becomes copper plate, becomes inset into box. First time I saw this idea, I thought it was just too cool. I'd never thought about using a copper pipe, cut it open and making a plate out of it. And that just gives you a ton of other possibilities. And if you polish it, you get a completely different look than what I went for, which was this sort of tarnished look. I've made lots of boxes before. I've made these little lift lid boxes. If you want to get into box making at all, they're really fun. You can do lots of things with the little boxes. There's a book by Doug Stowe called Box Making 101. It's a great way to start if you want to start into box making. If you guys aren't on Instructables, you need to get over there. The ideas on Instructables, that is an idea think tank. It's a great place to just go and find new ideas. It's where I saw the copper pipe being turned in. I think they made a copper bracelet out of it. It was pretty simple, but it was still, the concept was like, I never thought that you could take a copper pipe and turn it into a sheet of metal. I don't know why, it just never occurred to me. So seeing that idea leads to another idea, leads to another idea, and hopefully seeing this leads to an idea for somebody else. So take it and run with it if you want. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it. Be sure to subscribe.